We have
What
enough
about you,
people,
Scott?
and
Are you getting an echo?
Not anymore.
What about now?
Not test 1 2. All right.
Oh, you know what?
oh, we have our dwarf.
Okay, so I figured out trance. According to Jeremy Crawford, D&D rules lawyer, he can't use trance to get all his spell slots back on a short rest.
I guess I'm not going to be an elf next time.
Ah,
The
that's
trance,
very rules lawyery.
well, because if you don't, so they get like this trance. The elves get this trance to where 4 hours of rest is 8 hours of rest for them, but they have to do a long rest to regain spell slots.
Well,
And
what does
he has
8
been
hours do? Does that heal damage or something?
heals damage, brings back your hit die, refreshes spell slots,
Spell
stuff like
slots is
that.
the big thing because if they were able to do that, they would basically get twice as many spell slots as any other race class combination.
Yeah,
So
that'd be way OP. Why wouldn't everybody do that then?
yeah,
Exactly.
so he's
We're gonna short rest in this dungeon. Oh,
un,
everybody's ready
un,
to go.
unfortunately he's already filled his spell slot sheet back up, so this is the last time.
I'm just here to ruin people's fun.
No, no, no. I want that because it's balancing issues for me on the back end. Because if it's like, oh, I know you guys are going to take a short rest in this dungeon at least, so that means that one of you is going to get everything back. So
And then that either puts the rest of the party in danger or makes every encounter mincemeat.
yeah,
Pick your poison.
yeah. Like I've for about a week now, I've been dealing with our party monk who was not only improperly leveled. They were like 3 levels ahead above everybody else, but they were doing all of their actions wrong, and it was like the party kept tearing through everything that I threw at them, and I like kept thinking, what am I doing wrong? I'm balancing these encounters for their party and what they are, and
Wait,
same with
how the hell does a monk become 3 levels higher than everyone else?
she multiclassed with another class, but so in roll 20 you when you level up, you've got 2 different like level up functions. So she had her sorcerer at level 3, and then she had her monk level at what everybody else in the party was at. So her should be technically lower because she took 3 levels elsewhere.
You should just let us all put 3 levels into another class.
Yeah, and then just make everything way harder.
You got to earn it.
Every short rest equals the bad guys multiplied by 3. They have
So
very good cell phone
so
communication
so
now.
it's like when they went through a mountain pass, they were just kind of mulching all the encounters, and I was like, what the fuck? Everything was balanced to be like medium encounters, and they just trounced through it like it was a trivial encounter.
Everything's trivial to us. I can't log into Reddit. That's annoying. Um,
But
let's skip D&D. We can complain about that in chat all day long.
yeah.
Let's use this time to figure out what's going on. Where did y'all leave off?
So we had escaped from the zoo after.
Hold on a sec.
Love those
Give me
words.
5
You
minutes.
escaped from the zoo.
Yeah,
It's like somebody locked you in.
yeah. So we had escaped from the zoo after being chased down by Gorilla Man with arm cannon. Um, Went back to the hideout. The police were showing up. We heard their sirens off in the distance, so we got the hell out of Dodge.
You
Oh,
called the
man.
police, didn't you?
Yeah, I
What's that?
called the police and said I was going to kill everything in the zoo. That is exactly how that went down. And then I hung up.
And you can hear the sirens in the distance.
Well, we could have, till the magical sleigh teleported us.
Let's talk about that. So, Klaus somehow magically teleports via a magic sleigh now.
I mean,
How does
it's
he do
pretty
this?
obvious.
Okay.
I reached into my pocket, pulled out a crumpled tissue that had some boogers in it, wrote down a naughty and a nice list, and wrote my name under nice.
Okay.
And then while ringing a bell and slapping my belly and turning around 3 times, the sleigh magically showed up.
Okay.
I mean, this is obvious.
So
I
let me add a
feel like
little bit to that. Let me just add a little bit of flavor to that. You can hear the whispering of voices.
Are they gnomes?
You don't
Please,
know.
God, don't let them be gnomes.
You don't know if they are gnomes. The gnomes are on my list, by the way.
Man, they're on my list too.
They're on everyone's list. So y'all have escaped, except for Gideon. Gideon, how you doing? You are still in the zoo.
Oh shit, we didn't get him out, did we?
And as far as I'm concerned, you're curled up in the fetal position, in the
with
on the floor
with the tamarins.
with the what?
I wandered off after the tamarins up here, the monkeys.
Oh yeah.
They're,
What in
they're
the world?
obviously kindred. Look, they have orange fur. I have orange.
Oh, I forgot we're at the zoo.
Why can I barely hear you, Jeff?
I can barely hear you as well.
Is that better?
Ah,
A
there
little
we
bit,
go.
Yeah.
I miss your sexy voice, Jeff. Every week. That's what brings
Yeah.
me back.
I'm glad. I'm glad about that. So, yeah, I'm curled up with the tamarins.
Okay.
I actually passed out. I had pulled a bottle of liquor out of my my pack, which I always keep on me.
Yeah, you drank it immediately after the pollen thing, right?
Yeah. Well, that was to burn the pollen out.
It didn't work.
It didn't hurt.
Well, you say that, but you're passed out in front of a monkey cage right now.
No, I'm passed out in the monkey cage.
Okay.
So wait, he wouldn't be recognized as a threat then, right?
I don't know, would he?
The police
I mean-
officers probably wouldn't even notice me, honestly.
He wouldn't notice a dwarf man in the monkey cage.
Well, I didn't mention that I was naked as well. I got so drunk that the clothes just came right off, so they're crumpled in a pile over in front of the monkey cage. So I am curled up naked in the the tamarin cage.
Okay.
I don't think the police would even notice, honestly.
So I'll say this: a pink fog has swept over the entire zoo, in the absence of Klaus and Flanagan, and you are in the monkey cage, naked, surrounded by a pink cloud of pollen. What do you do?
I'm asleep. I mean,
So there may or may not be a cloud of pollen. We're not certain yet.
if I don't open my eyes, is the pollen actually there?
Do you want to keep your eyes closed in the monkey cage
Well, I said he was passed out.
with your dangly bits out with the monkeys?
Well, I told you that I'm covered in thick orange hair, so
So are you a dwarf or a monkey?
it's debatable at this point. It's highly suspect.
Do you want me to jump start you, or do you want to wake up on your own?
Okay, one of the monkeys stirs and Gideon wakes up,
Okay.
coughing.
Okay, yeah. You wake up coughing, and there's monkeys, and there's pollen everywhere, and they are covered in it. What do you do?
Well, he's gonna shake his fur. He's gonna shake his fur and say, "What the fuck?"
What the hell?
The monkeys take no notice of you.
So the monkeys are still asleep.
No, they're not asleep. They just don't take
dead.
notice of you.
Well, because we're kindred.
Yeah.
Spirit.
I'm sure that's it.
Kindred spirits.
I'm sure that's it. Did you?
Okay.
How did you get in the monkey cage? Never mind. How are you getting out of the monkey cage?
Right, how I got in there is really a question that only an observer would be able to provide me with the information at this point. Because I don't know. It's just where I woke up. Happens a lot.
You go to sleep and wake up places you don't know.
Happens all the time.
So you're naked with a backpack, right?
Well, I always have the backpack on me.
Do you carry a cell phone?
The backpack never comes off. Probably. I'm extra prepared, so it's very likely that I have one. Maybe I should roll on that.
If you could make a case for you always have a cell phone because this is a modern world that we live in, you can have it,
Yes.
or you can roll if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip out my cell phone and call Flanagan. Phone a friend.
Bring, bring.
Your phone's not dead.
Ding 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 ding.
Does Flanagan have a phone?
Yes, we established that already.
Yeah, it's a modern era. He's got a phone.
Well, we called each other, last session.
That's right.
I'm gonna do a three-way with Flanagan and Klaus.
Is this like FaceTime or are you like just chatting?
Zoom chat. We're gonna do some Zoom chat. I'm using the zoo's Wi-Fi. The guest Wi-Fi.
Oh man, the good stuff. You got the real good stuff.
The good stuff.
It's how the monkeys watch. Their. It's how the monkeys watch their
Jeff, what's
guest-
the password for the guest Wi-Fi at the zoo?
Oh, this is important. It's a pivotal detail.
This
Is
is
this something that already exists, or are you checking me like, does he actually know it? Or
no. I'm asking you to make it up.
Go ape.
It's what?
It's go ape.
Okay, excellent.
Can it be ape with an @ sign instead of an A, though?
Absolutely.
Yes, that's absolutely.
Exclamation point.
No, we already got our symbol.
No.
We don't need an extra one.
Well, you don't have a number. You want to replace the E with a 3?
Yeah, there you go. Oh man. Okay, so are our phones ringing? Is this where we are?
Yeah, that's what you're at. Your phones are ringing. Does anyone
Hello?
answer?
Bring, bring, bring.
I like how we have modern cell phones. It's like this old shitty 90s like landline sound.
Hey, I like that noise.
Flanagan's
That's what I set
ringtone.
mine to.
Okay. Hello. How's it going?
Well, I'm in
Is this thing on?
No. Where am my bitches at?
Jeff, you said I can barely hear you.
I don't know why.
Is your input bar?
Oh, is your output? Yeah.
I haven't changed anything since the last time we played, so
Is the power on your headset low?
possibly.
Hey Jeff, can you talk real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, now it's louder.
Can you do the input of people individually?
Alright.
I can in Roll20.
Is that better?
Sorry, not in Roll20, in Discord. No, it's not better. I can hear myself in Bill freaking Cosby's ear again.
Ah, let me turn it up to 200%.
Okay, what about now?
I don't know. Yeah, a little bit.
Hey Jeff, say something.
Hello.
It's still the same volume to me. Everybody else sounds fine though.
What about now?
My input volume's at 90. Discord.
I think you're a little low, but I can understand you.
I'll crank it up to 100. How's that? Is that better?
Sounds the same. Ooh.
It's very tasty.
Is this our sponsor now?
Oh yes, we're sponsored by who makes this? 3 Taverns Craft Beer, Passion Fruit and Guava.
And this is why we're not sponsored. Who sponsored us?
We definitely aren't sponsored by Roll20 because it sucks.
Not great.
Oh yeah. So,
Y'all are on the phone.
hey Gideon, how's it going?
Oh, so good. Other than all these monkeys everywhere and the pollen and you guys are nowhere to be found. Other than that, it's great.
At that moment, Gideon, you can hear sirens getting real close.
And I hear sirens. Where?
Can you turn down whatever that is in the background? I can't hear.
Me?
Not legitimately.
Yeah.
The sirens.
No, I can't. It appears that the police have been called on the zoo while I was passed out with the monkeys for some reason.
Huh. Alright, well there's nothing left to do, but I guess come try and pick you up.
Klaus, can you come get me? In your magic sleigh that I know all about because we're friends.
Absolutely.
How do you know
Alright.
about that? Because that's the first time he ever did that, you were passed out.
Oh, but we're friends. We know all about that.
I like we're friends.
The first time he ever did it was moments ago, or like hours ago.
I definitely posted a video of me doing it on Monster of the Weekagram,
Sure.
and I'm sure he saw it as soon as he woke up.
Do you
That
want
was the
to
first
name
game
that something else, or is Monster of the Weekagram? Is that in stone?
You know what? We're going to call it Klausogram.
Excellent.
I'm secretly a tech genius, although there's only 3 people on the platform.
It's okay. It's only for the boys.
For the boy.
For the boys. For the boys.
Alright.
Are you going to rescue him?
Yeah, do I need to roll for a We're Not in Danger rescue?
I will say that you don't need to roll if you're not under pressure. So to get to him is probably okay, but you'll be in a cage full of pollen monkeys when you arrive. Maybe the pressure amps up.
Could I use Investigate a Mystery to get some information about where he is since we were in that area before we go?
How would you do that?
Well, we're on the phone still. So, hey guys, or actually, hey Gideon, do you see anything strange around you that could be a danger to us?
I'm gonna hold my phone up and kind of pan around the monkey enclosure.
Classigram, trademark.
Okay, if you would like to investigate a mystery
I wish to investigate.
through his phone camera, I'm fine with that.
I will be your eyes, Klaus.
Alright.
He bellowed that. Did the monkeys move?
He,
Did they react in any way to me bellowing that I will be your eyes, Gideon?
they didn't say anything. The monkeys are the monkey. Well, nothing happened. Let's see what he rolls. We'll see if something bad happens. Okay, I think you get a hold 1.
Okay, I got a 7. Mixed success.
So you get 1 question from the investigative mystery list, I believe.
I can't think of a good question.
Well, you get it's from the list. Ask a question from your list.
I'm looking. I think we already know some of these, though.
Well, the context might change based on what you're doing, where you're at.
Okay. What do I see through the camera? That's not the mystery question, but do I see anything I can ask questions about? Is there any context?
As he scans the phone over the monkey enclosure, you see monkeys in trees, and you see a monkey enclosure. So there's like fake trees, monkeys. There's pollen everywhere. You see the cage in the back of the cage. I would say that Gideon is at the front of the cage, right in front of the display glass.
And they're not hostile, right?
They
They're
are
just all
they are
chilling.
not they are not hostile to Gideon.
Are they kind of like breathing dust or whatever it is, or spores?
Yeah.
Or is it in the air? Okay.
They're huffing spores.
Weird. So they're infected, but not okay.
Am I breathing the spores?
You currently are breathing the spores.
This is how everybody gets infected at the same time.
I feel
Okay,
like we've established I'm immune to fungi.
Okay. How can we destroy the spores?
Is that
Like, how can we get rid of them?
is that on your investigative mystery questions?
It's an iteration of what can hurt it, but that's not. Big mean monkey man's not there, so I cannot.
So you wanna know what can hurt it in relation to the in relation to the spores in the air.
No, we already know that. We
Okay.
already have a potion. Okay, let's.
Let's burn him.
Yeah, I guess let's say what's being concealed here. What's the answer for what's hiding here?
What is being concealed here? You can clearly see these monkeys not moving around the cage, and they are clearly not aggressive to Gideon. But you've seen throughout the zoo, anytime you encountered something that had breathed in the spores, it was aggressive to Flanagan and Klaus.
So we have calm monkeys. So that's what we know. The monkeys are calm, which we've already established.
Sedate.
Let me rephrase. The monkeys are not aggressive to Gideon. Specifically. Specifically.
Oh, they're not being mean to the red-haired naked person. Okay.
Their fellow ape.
All right, Gideon, we're coming to get you. See you in a minute.
We're gonna get you.
Sounds good.
Flanagan, I have a plan. We need to get naked to do this right.
No.
Okay, well, I'm gonna throw my clothes off.
Okay, you're angling to use that stupid move.
And all right, let's.
Are you doing?
He's naked
Well-
in front of you.
Yeah, I'm naked. We're gonna take the sleigh. Pull out my list. Scratch out my name, rewrite it, spin around 3 times, ringing a bell above my head, and magically we have a sleigh.
Bingo jingo.
Hop in, Flanagan.
Right, I hop in.
Is
All right, I sit slightly too close to you. And I guess we're off.
Naked.
Where do you appear? I think you have to go somewhere you've already been, right?
Does a map not give us familiarity? Could we not appear, like, next to the cage? Like, on the path there?
What does it say? Does it say that
I
you're
mean-
familiar with the place or that you've been to the place?
Let me see. Character sheets are the best, because they answer all these stupid questions.
Dumbass questions.
I should just lie to you. I should be like, of course.
Well, would that be interesting?
It might. Okay. Oh, shit. Where is it? It's under moves, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, there.
I don't see it under your moves.
Do I need to manually add it? Like, I checked it last time I had it pulled up,
I think you might.
because that's really annoying.
It really is.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. Angel wings. Okay. Go anywhere you've been before, or a person you know well. Yeah, we can go right to Gideon.
Okay. So the sleigh appears within
Are we?
within the
with-
enclosure,
Oh,
The
and
demon sleigh.
and the monkeys lock eyes with you. The hair on their back goes tall,
Uh-oh.
and they start shrieking.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to try and calm my ape brethren.
They
Flanagan, I think you should get naked. This is the only way out.
I think you want to manipulate someone. I think that's what you. How are you trying to calm them down?
I'm going to manipulate them, sure.
How are you going to manipulate them? What are you doing to calm them?
Well, being always prepared, I'm going to part the thick chest hair and pull out some monkey snacks that I always keep on me.
Okay, so you want to roll preparedness and roll manipulate someone.
Hmm?
You want to roll 2 dice rolls for the double chance of failure.
Sure.
Excellent. You part your beard or your chest hair and roll preparedness.
Ooh, nice.
Abso-freaking-lutely. You have the equivalent to Scooby snacks in your beard, or I'm sorry, in your chest hair cavity.
Do I still need to roll a manipulation, or are the monkeys satisfied with the very sight of the...
No, you need to. You
Snacks.
still need to manipulate them.
Yeah.
Mixed success. They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right away. And now to show you that you mean it, yeah. You have this. You have the monkey snacks. You.
Does that child have a mullet?
It's a ponytail.
That's
Basically.
lots of ponytails.
It's like a top knot.
You toss
Anyway.
the Scooby snacks, the monkey Scooby snacks to the side, and the monkeys chase off and start tearing into them violently.
Whoa.
What do you do?
I'm gonna walk to the cage door.
They're in the
I'm gonna-
cage.
Why don't you get in the play?
I'm gonna
in
get.
the
Oh, so you guys are inside of the enclosure. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in the sleigh.
Okay. Roll angel wings, Chris, to teleport your 2 friends somewhere they need to be.
God.
Hopefully it doesn't disperse all of you throughout the zoo again.
Wait, what do I roll for that?
You roll angel wings.
Oh, that's right. It's got the little.
Don't slay you.
She's gonna like smack me in the face. I don't want that. Yes! Yes!
All I gotta say is thank fucking Christ you did a 10.
You tried to
I had no idea what would happen if you rolled anything less
We're going to Helen, by the way.
right now.
Yeah, we show up in her library.
Okay.
Who is Helen?
She's your friend.
She is a dwarf lady. She is a lady dwarf alchemist.
Yeah.
You appear in her library, and
Okay.
she is sitting in the library, sipping tea and reading a book. And she raises her eyes as you appear in front of her. Welcome back.
I start rubbing my girth and staring at her with crazy eyes.
Girth.
Oh my.
Which part is the girth?
She
God.
ignores you and says, "Good to see you, Gideon."
I'll take my +1 weird on that one.
Why are you staring at her with crazy eyes?
Because I'm rubbing my, drawn on abs and my nice girthy stomach to try to impress the lady.
Sorry, for what purpose are you doing this?
I just told you, I'm trying to impress her.
So
You've already succeeded.
she appears to be unimpressed. She appears to have eyes for Gideon. Gideon, how do you know Helena? Yourself described, or as Flanagan described, she's your friend.
Well, we're both dwarves, There's not really a lot of us up here on the surface. We met through dwarf Tinder.
Okay. Is this
A subsidiary of Klaus Corporation.
You have to go to the Tinder home screen, and there's a little icon in the bottom. And most people ignore that icon, but if you click and hold on it for 10 seconds, it will load up dwarf Tinder. People don't know that.
excellent. That's excellent. That's good to know.
It's hidden in the Tinder homepage.
So is she like a booty call? Or do you like have a steady relationship with this dwarf?
It's a standing relationship, but it's kind of like on again, off again sort of thing.
Okay.
I'm thinking I should probably stop rubbing my girth about now.
Might be a good idea.
Why are you here? In my living room.
We need more of your potion, applicable in spray form, preferably like gallons. Gallons up.
I that would take time. But yes, I could give you maybe a gallon of it. You recall the last one I gave you was about this big, and it took 20 minutes.
I think Helga ate it.
You think they ate it?
I did not. Also, weren't y'all gonna go to the school?
What
School.
school? We said that at the same time. What school? There ain't no schools in.
I was under the impression that
Greenland.
Klaus had intel on a mad scientist that y'all were gonna investigate, but
Oh, that's
Well,
right. Yeah.
We were at the school, and then we came back to rescue Gideon, and now we're at Helen.
you have not been to the school.
Well, then where did we go?
We went back to the hideout.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, fine.
like you went to the school, nothing happened of important, and then you came back for Gideon.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so you're in front of Helen. It's like, yes, I can produce it. It'll take a very long time to produce the amounts you need.
Okay. Good enough. So, what do you need? Like a day? 24 hours?
Yeah, like 24 hours. I give you 3 gallons.
All right. I guess we need to go to the school.
This school
That
where
We
you
all know about.
you need to go to school. Okay.
Would you like to join us on an adventure instead of making our potions?
No, I like potions. I'll stay here. Goodbye.
Oh, that's the worst.
She pushes you out the door. I have work to do. Goodbye.
This is the shittiest. I'm so glad I stole her stupid book. All right, guys.
Pushed us out the door, huh?
Flanagan, where do you think we should go? We've got this amazing school intel where this professor fool or something that does weird shit with monkeys lives.
Uh,
Should we go check it out?
yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Let's. I think the university was just a little bit east of here.
It was about 8 hours east of here.
If only we had a transport.
I know.
Like a magic sleigh.
All right, I guess we're walking for 8 hours, boys. We need to kill the time anyway.
Do it.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
You gave us the option to wait a third of the time needed to procure all this potion.
I'm just curious why you would waste a third of the time needed to walk somewhere instead of magicking yourself there immediately.
Well, you said 24 hours, so
We're just killing time.
Yeah.
Is there not better things you could do?
Nope.
nope. We're just
Thing.
hoofing it.
Okay, well, it's the middle of the night. You're walking in the dark for 8 hours.
And I'm naked.
And you're naked.
Very naked.
And
Do we encounter anybody along the way?
And you haven't slept because you left the zoo in the middle of the night. So you're getting pretty tired. I don't know what to do. Y'all are just fucking stupid.
So what,
Okay, fine. Fine, we'll do something.
We
We should probably rest first,
you
regain our hit points.
that's not
That's the way we talk in this universe. Oh, my hit points. Oh, yeah, that's true. I do have some injuries from this battle. That sounds like a mighty fine idea. The most well. Wait. Got it. We'll procure the sleigh. We'll sleep on the way, and Gideon can drive the sleigh because you've been sleeping. Genius.
I'm well rested at this point.
So, summon the
Okay.
sleigh, spin around, slapping my belly, and ringing the bell.
okay. The sleigh appears.
The infernal sleigh.
Has very complicated controls. All of one button. Let's get in, guys.
Appears in a burst of hellfire.
Flanagan dives into the sleigh. I'm still not getting naked.
Give it time.
Klaus flops in the sleigh and just instantly passes out.
Okay. Well, the travel in the sleigh is instantaneous, right?
I don't think we established that. It can instantly teleport you, but we didn't talk about the time between.
Okay.
If you allow us to rest, we'll rest.
Like you could stay in the void for however long, but it says
We've established we trust Gideon to drive us around.
okay.
So I guess he bounces around from safe place to safe place.
So
Actually,
it says here that stable wounds get better by 1 point for each day of rest when medical attention is given. So you taking a power nap on the way there is not going to heal you enough.
yeah, that's true. Oh, well, we can't get anything. Do we get anything from resting, or you just want us to go there instantly?
You could just go there instantly because you do not get anything from just resting.
Hey, Gideon, take us around to a couple of those places where we grew up so we can grab some shut-eye. And I collapse.
Okay.
You mean like one of those malls?
Wherever you want. Now you get to feed Mr. Keeper there a couple locations. Whatever you want.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are there locations to pick from, or am I just making something up?
No, you just get to make it up.
Make that shit up.
And then we wake up whenever you wake us up.
I'm going to add things to the map as you go along.
I'm gonna whisk us off to the what's the city called?
It doesn't have a name yet.
Splitsville. I'm gonna whisk us off to the Splitsville mall and food court.
Famous for their bananas.
You know, we grew up there. That's where that's where the hole to the underground kingdom is, and you were there as a mall Santa. We spent our childhood there.
So you came out of the ground as a child.
Yeah, we were mall rats.
So this is how you get to Zork if you want to go there.
There's
Okay.
a stone over in the like the garden, the water fountain. If you overturn it, it goes down.
Excellent. I love everything about that.
People don't know about that.
Well, you just told everybody.
You guys know, but
People, you think people don't know about that.
most people don't know about that.
Some people don't know about that. Okay. So are you just going to dump everyone at the food court and get a early morning food court snack?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get everybody some farmer's basket Asian food.
And my
Excellent.
favorite funnel cakes from the guys that crammed a funnel cake stand under the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a feast set up for you guys for rescuing me from the monkey cage. My treat.
Okay. So you go about acquiring snacks for everyone. Meet back at the sleigh. Is the sleigh parked in the parking lot?
Yeah, it's just right in the middle of the food court.
Okay.
People don't even suspect that there's anything going on because we're familiar faces. So
Sure. Is it?
they're like, "Oh, hey, look, it's Santa in July." Oh yeah,
And naked.
and they're naked. Well, You know how it is.
So I want you to know, if you had said that it was December and it was Christmas time, I would have absolutely been fine with that. But you've said it was July, so we're gonna stick with that.
It's canon.
That's canon now. So yeah, you gather this feast and bring it back to the sleigh where Klaus is naked, I guess, and Flanagan sleeps as well.
Sleeps with his eyes open, right?
Yeah, one eye open, one eye shut.
Is it your good
Oh.
eye?
It's my good eye.
Okay, well you have a feast in front of you.
The bad eye is all seeing, and it sees the feast for what it is.
Not nutritious at all.
Not nutritious at all.
Supremely delicious.
So you eat what equates to hangover food
Basically.
in the sleigh. Is this mall near the college?
Yes.
It just so happens if you look out the bay window of the food court, you can see the college at the end of the parking lot.
That is so trashy.
There was some very creative zoning and development that went on to make that happen. A lot of
It would've
tax
been-
loopholes got jumped through that day.
So
It would have been way better if the college was in the mall.
the food court is filled with college students all eating hangover food. You do not get batted a second. Like no one even cares that you're there.
This is standard fare. A naked dwarf, two naked guys just rolling through in a sleigh appears. That's all normal. Shit happens all the time.
Interspersed in between all of the hungover students, you also see individuals in suits and sunglasses.
Ooh. Like Men in Black looking type people.
Yeah, exactly.
I crunch into half my sixth funnel cake, stare at them, and investigate a mystery because I think they're part of the damn gnome conspiracy.
Okay, roll investigate a mystery. You're studying them specifically.
They probably are gnomes.
Oh
like-
damn!
It's like
13.
Gravity Falls.
I think that gets you 2 questions or 3. I think it's 2. Yeah, you get 2 questions. What are your 2 investigative mystery questions?
What sort of creatures are they?
They appear to be human.
That is the shittiest question.
You asked what.
Okay, why are they here? What's being concealed here? How do they fit into the gnome conspiracy?
I will say that the mall and the college area is not typically infested with men in suits and sunglasses, but reading from your reading about Dr. Beach online, the mad scientist, that after he was dealt with, they swarmed the campus in an effort to try to uncover what he was doing.
Oh, so there's some sort of like government type thing or something?
There appears to be something like that.
Do they have any like gnome patches or gnome tattoos on them?
None that you can see.
All right, Flanagan and Gideon. I think I know what we need to do. We need to kidnap one of these guys in sunglasses. I think they're in on the gnome conspiracy, and I think they have a lot of information we need.
Right on. We should kidnap several of them. Just to be safe.
At the same time.
What do you think about our plan, Flanagan?
I think it's a good idea. Let's do it, guys.
Hell of a plan.
We wait for a group of them to go into the men's room.
Okay. So you've stalked out the men's room. Have you dispersed the sleigh, or is it still sitting over there?
The sleigh just kind of disappears. I guess all the shit fell on the ground.
Okay, the sleigh disappears and all the trash.
Oh wait. Okay. I scratch my name off the nice list. And the sleigh disappears.
Okay, and all the funnel cake and Chinese food trash falls to the floor. And you sit outside the bathroom and wait for a group to finish their meal and also deal with what happens after you eat a bunch of mall food. And two gentlemen in dark suits go in for a pit stop.
Let's roll, boys.
So what Flanagan is going to do, they went into the bathroom, correct?
Yes.
So how many stalls are in this bathroom?
You don't know. You're not inside yet.
Oh, okay. I am going to just nonchalantly just kind of follow in behind them shortly thereafter.
Okay.
What do I see?
As you enter, you see 3 urinals at the very front and 4 stalls, one of which is a handicap stall at the very end.
All right. How many of the stalls are occupied?
2. By the 2 gentlemen who just had a whole bunch of mall food for breakfast.
Okay. Here's what Flanagan is going to do. Flanagan is going to enter one of the unoccupied stalls.
Okay. I will say that they chose stalls separate from each other. So there is the handicap stall. There is the stall next to that, which has a person. There is an empty stall. And there is the 4th stall next to it that has a person.
All right. Let me ask you. Are they individual sinks, or is it kind of like that whole bar sink thing with several sinks like carved into it?
Several sinks on the opposite of the urinals.
So these sinks are connected to the wall, yes?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go into one of the to the non-handicapped vacant stall.
Okay. The one in between them or the handicap one?
Yes. No, I'm gonna leave the handicapped one alone because of what I'm about to do.
Jesus.
God. I go up to the sink and start washing my hands.
I am going to pull off the toilet seat of the toilet in the bathroom,
Okay.
so I have a makeshift weapon. Do I need to roll anything for that?
So a toilet seat is typically screwed on there.
Yeah,
How are you removing it?
I'm pulling with all my strength.
Okay, so you're just gonna rip it off the screws.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll for preparedness because I've got my trusty backpack, Jansport
Absolutely.
backpack, and it's got a screwdriver in it that's just the right size.
Okay, so this is okay. That's fine. Girl preparedness.
I'd like to cover myself with hand lotion while this is going on.
Absolutely, that's fine. You appear to have the wrench that is necessary to open
Excellent. So I very quickly remove the bolts and take
this blunt weapon.
this blunt weapon, and I go back out.
Okay.
Can I hear either of them finishing up yet?
You hear one grunting, and you hear the other one.
Can I get some sound effects, please?
No. You see another one. His ankle's moving like he's standing up. And
Excellent. All right. I'm going to posture myself next to the stall door on the opposite side of how the door opens, and when he walks out, I'm gonna brain him.
Okay. So I have a serious sense of deja vu, like you fuckers have done this before in a different game.
Well, this is my first time playing.
Like, this is deja vu. We have done something stupid like this before. Okay, so he opens the door, and he opens it with his elbow and walks forward, and you brain him.
I stare him
It comes down.
And I think this is a act under pressure roll.
Does he not get any bonus for like an unassuming enemy? Because there's a giant naked man covered in lotion,
Surprise attack, bitch!
So
and you swing. Let's see how this.
12.
Do you yell, D'Artagnan, motherfuckers?
You knock him right over the head, and he slumps to the ground. His face peering up in an unconscious way up at his friend, and his friend is like, Dave, are you okay?
Without even missing a beat, I'm gonna take another swing across.
At the unconscious guy?
No, at the other. Oh wait, no, he wasn't asked. Or, I'm
He's
sorry, I thought the other.
He sees his face underneath the stall.
Oh,
Wait, is there intimidation in this?
I'm
Is
going to
there-
very quickly drag the body away from the side.
And then you see his face peek up under, trying to see what's going on. His pants still at his ankles.
I'm going to take the hooked end of it and work it up under the door
At him or to...
at him. No, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay, roll act under pressure.
I'm still rubbing more lotion all over my
Success.
You
God.
you hit him in the chin, sending him flying backwards into the wall. He brains himself against the wall, slumped over, sitting on the toilet, still.
And then I turn to Gideon and Klaus and go, "All right, I got him. Let's go, quick."
Pull out pull out a nice little naughty list, nice and naughty. Write my name on it again. We get the sleigh back,
Okay.
and we throw these bad boys in the sleigh.
Okay, the sleigh appears in the restroom, in between the urinals and the sinks, because that's the only space that it would fit. And are you
Gideon, hand with this guy.
are you only loading one of them, or are you loading both of them?
Both.
Okay,
So
well, one of them has just done his business in the bathroom and has not cleaned up after himself yet, and he has his pants at his ankles.
We're fine with that.
Okay,
That's how we
do you pull up his pants?
No.
Well, we at least pull his pants up. I don't want to be looking at his dick the whole time. I already see Klaus.
Okay,
Fine.
Okay.
I try to throw him in, and you reason with me, and we pull his pants up.
okay.
But I take his shirt off and put it on.
Okay, you take his suit coat or like his button-up shirt.
Just the suit coat.
Okay.
Quick, get his shoes.
And I do take his shoes because I'm naked. All right.
Okay,
Gideon, do you want any of this?
where
Do you need any clothing?
where do you teleport to?
We're basically mugging these guys. Quick, get his shoes.
We're taking them to the workshop of preparedness. We're gonna take them to.
You're taking them
To-
back to the Haven. Okay.
We're gonna torture them or something. I don't
We're
know.
not gonna dump them in the alley out behind the mall.
Well, no, we need information. You are just beating and robbing.
Okay. Well, you teleport. You appear back at the Haven with your two unconscious friends. I will say this is not a pressured situation. You've already incredibly successfully, knocked them unconscious with the toilet seat. Flanagan, are you bringing the toilet seat with you as a souvenir?
No, I drop it on the ground and get in the sleigh.
Okay.
No.
You
You were so good with that. You could have got expert with the toilet seat.
you appear in Gideon's workshop with these two people. What do you do with them? I don't know if I want to know.
First off, you're gonna tie him up.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, this is Gideon's
gonna-
workshop. You have rope and chairs. I'm 100% certain.
We're gonna handcuff him to the radiator. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Are they? Okay, so they are sitting on either side of the radiator, handcuffed.
Oh no, there's a bank of radiators. They're like both hands are handcuffed to separate radiators.
Okay, so there's
They're not going anywhere.
so three radiators side by side, but with a arm length space of human in between each one.
Exactly. And we've handcuffed their legs together.
This is Gideon's
Oh.
workshop. Is this how it is,
I
Gideon?
was just, well, since I'm always prepared and we are in my workshop, I'm gonna go get my my special manacles that I have that are like basically boxes that just fit over your hands, and they weigh 100 pounds each. So they're just laying in the floor with their hands just immovable, basically.
I think this. You have an armory, don't you?
Yeah,
How does your armory work? Do you have to roll a dice for that?
I have a stockpile of rare, mystical, and rare monster-killing weapons and items. If I need a special weapon, roll a plus weird.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. If you see if you have these giant, strange manacles that are actually for monster hunting, but you're using on humans.
Yeah.
Oh, while we were away, I hung up a crude sign that says Klaus's workshop over in the corner.
I get the market experience for that.
Are you? What does it say as your other rolls?
On a miss, you've got the wrong thing. I go to look for my special manacles, and instead I find a pair of fuzzy handcuffs that would be basically useless against these
That's all you have is the fuzzy hand.
operatives.
You have these
That's all I've
fuzzy handcuffs, and you do there's a quick and dirty flashback to a night with you and Helena,
Yeah.
and it cuts to black because I'm not going to
Yeah,
I'm not going to talk
eyes
about that.
My eyes are just glazed over. I'm just standing there for a solid 10 and 15 minutes. It's just playing out. If nobody stops me, it could go on for hours.
I start violently slapping my girth to awaken the two prisoners.
No, I don't have any handcuffs. Just kidding. I'm gonna cough.
As you cough, the two as the coughing and the girth slapping is happening, it's rousing your prisoners who are not chained up.
I thought we handcuffed them. Damn it!
Well, he only has the fuzzy handcuffs.
All right.
The fuzzy handcuffs on the big one.
Wait, you put the fuzzy handcuffs on the big guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
They
some
are-
real handcuffs.
They are on him, or is it on the radiator, or is his hands just handcuffed together?
Hands behind his back.
Hands behind his back. Okay, what about the other one?
Rope. Flanagan had some rope.
Yeah,
Well, we
but
weren't
that's
under
rope on it.
pressure.
Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just tie him up.
Enough of these shenanigans.
Okay. Slapping, waking.
Which,
All right. I
which,
need
which
voice.
one do you want to wake?
Let's wake up Dave.
Okay. Is that the big
That
one
was-
or the
That
not
was
big
the,
one?
that was the first one because we heard his name as the other one said it.
Sure. Okay. So you start waking him. You slap him around a little bit.
Hey,
I already told you. We're doing the girth slapping.
Okay.
He's waking up because of the girth.
He looks up at you, and his glasses are dangling a little bit because they're broken in two on his face from the face smacking. And he looks up wide-eyed at you, unsure of what is going on.
Dave, do you not remember what happened?
He appears to be a little fuzzy. What happened?
Give him your Russian voice, please.
No. Well, what?
Dave,
What?
Dave,
Who?
do you
who-
remember? Do you remember what happened?
Who? What? What
You were
happened?
supposed- You were supposed to do the job for us.
What job?
You don't remember? They must have. Look, I look back. They got to him. They got to him. They know everything.
Are we trying to brainwash him? Is that what's happening?
I don't know what's happening. That's what he says. I don't know what's happening.
Dave, you were supposed to investigate the conspiracy for us. The gnomes. Tell us everything you know about the gnomes. And I want to.
No, I'm not on that project. I'm on the monkey one.
Monkeys.
Not as good as gnomes. I don't know if I care that much about monkeys.
Are you okay there, Jeff?
Okay.
What's that?
He's just cracking me up.
What do you do?
I walk away slapping my girth because I'm pissed off you didn't tell me anything about gnomes.
That's
I'm
not,
sulking in the corner.
that's not his assignment.
shitty guy.
What do you? Okay, well, Klaus has removed himself from the interrogation momentarily. Who's gonna step
What?
up?
What are we even doing with these guys? I'm gonna pull Gideon aside and be like, "What are we supposed to do with them?"
I'm coming back angered, walking up to Dave, very quickly slapping myself.
Okay.
Tell me about the monkeys. Are they connected to the gnomes?
No, those are two different thing. That's two different phenomena altogether. There's no. Is there a relation?
I want to try to convince him that they're related.
Okay, how do you do that?
I'm going to. You see, it all fits together.
Wait, what is this?
Yep. I'm trying to manipulate this guy.
Okay. Okay, so what do you say to him to try to do this? How do you convince him?
So I think the gnomes are working with the monkeys to spread the spore things.
He says, the monkeys, they don't spread anything. They worked for the doctor before he died. We still haven't rounded them all up.
The stupid doctor is dead?
Yeah, two other agents took care of him, he says, as he tries to lift his hands to do air quotes, but he's handcuffed. Why am I handcuffed?
It's for your own safety. We thought you might be infected.
You're a monster.
Infected? What are you talking about?
With spores.
He looks confused.
I just slap him across the face. Get it together, Dave!
Get it together, man.
Okay.
I want to not hurt him,
Okay.
and him to think this is a friendly slap, trying to help him get back to his senses.
You give him a light slap in the face, and he's like, so we were trying to get into the doctor's lab to figure out how he was getting the monkeys all cybernetic and then he looks foggy, like he's kind of concussed, and he says, but we couldn't figure out how the cybernetics worked, and then I woke up here.
Investigate a mystery. That's what I want to do. Or is there an interrogation thing?
I think investigate a mystery, listening to his story, is something you could do.
No, I want to ask him. Oh, I'll just ask him a question. So, Dave, with all this going on, do you know how to stop the monkeys that we've been seeing around town?
I know how to stop the cybernetic monkeys. They have a chip on the back of their neck that it has some sort of pulsing green light. If you destroy it, it stops them, but that's the robot monkeys.
Who would I talk to about gnomes?
Oh, that would be Jill over in special operations.
Can you give me some contact information for Jill?
I mean, she's in my phone. He tries to reach for it.
I pull Flanagan and Gideon aside. Should we free this guy?
Might be a good. I think we got the information that we need.
We could just shoot him.
No.
He's very alive.
So why are you fighting the?
Let's crush him.
Why do you want to know about the monkeys? There's not that many of them. What are you even? Who are you?
I'm about to shoot Flanagan. He's talking too much. I need gnomes.
Where's Edward? Oh, there. Why is he asleep? What?
Hey Gideon, will you give me a? Oh.
A revolver?
No. Gideon, do you have a really, really heavy hammer?
You're muted, Jeff.
All right, I'm just gonna look around the workshop for a hammer.
I mean, I'll see if I have one in my backpack.
He's gonna brain him, Scott. Don't give him a hammer.
Thank you, Flanagan.
Well, I have to roll for it.
This is a workshop. There's definitely just a regular hammer around.
Oh.
We're going in the bag. We've made our choice.
You're still busted, Jeff.
Oh wait, there it was. Yep.
Say words. Maybe his headphones died.
That's what I thought, or was thinking.
Wait, he can sit out till he figures it out.
Oh, I heard you a little bit.
Barely hear you, but
Like, you're so quiet I can't hear anything you're saying. Or I can't understand anything you're saying.
check to make sure that your computer input didn't kind of lower itself, because it can kind of do that sometimes.
Or actually, why don't you just change your input to your camera for now? Your audio input. That way you can hear us and talk.
Roll for that hammer, Flanagan.
If you want to roll preparedness on the hammer, you can. But this is a workshop, and a regular hammer is...
Yes.
You pull out a regular hammer out of your backpack in this workshop.
Can it have a Christmas stencil on the hilt, please?
This is Flanagan's hammer. Does it have a Christmas stencil on it?
It wasn't my hammer. I didn't roll that.
Oh,
Gideon. Yes, Gideon came through.
Gideon, does it have a Christmas stencil on it? You could nod or shake your head. It does. Is it Klaus's hammer?
It is
Okay.
Yes.
It's not Klaus's. Hammer came from.
Can't understand anything you're saying. It's so quiet. Currently, Gideon can only communicate through nods and shakes.
Okay, well, I have my giant hammer. Flanagan, I'm about to get to the bottom of this gnome stuff. I'm tired of playing around.
What do you do?
Well, I guess Flanagan's just going to let me haul up and whack this guy.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Are you going to execute this prisoner who is at your mercy?
No, the hammer actually belongs to the Krampus.
Is this something you stole?
No, it was given to me by the Krampus.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make a note. We'll dig into that when your audio doesn't suck. But this is some.
Santa has a Krampus, including Klaus. It lives in his shadow.
I'm making notes. We're gonna talk about this later. Wait until we get to the Christmas episode.
Oh, God.
Hey, I actually have to go.
Okay, well, Gideon can take a nap real quick, or he can take a nap for the rest of this adventure.
Gideon passes out.
He's still coughing up spores.
Yeah, they finally got to him. It's gotten so hard to breathe that he's just kind of like mildly asphyxiated, just falling over.
Go charge your headphones or something, man.
I might have to get a new headset. I've never had to do this before. I have to have my mouth right up on top of it for it to pick up anything, and I've checked the settings in the headset, like the system, audio, and Discord, and they're all max. And even just to do like the mic check, like the test, I have to have my mouth right up on it. So I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe it's just old.
Could be.
Old piece of shit.
Oh, you go figure that out.
Okay.
And I'll send you a link to a cheap pair of headphones.
Okay.
I mean,
so-
that's when I bought these because my old headphones basically busted. These are 1010 would recommend.
Those are the
Okay.
ones I'm going to send him.
They're
Cool.
good headphones.
All right. Well, I'll probably do that then. Yeah, send me the link. And I'll
All
put you
right.
guys for the interrogation, or actually, I'll be here to like help mop up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Bye.
All right, Flanagan.
See ya.
Gideon. Klaus. What are you going to do with your hammer?
I swing the hammer over my head and break his restraints.
Okay. The fuzzy handcuffs break. It's like, that's what you were. He massages his wrists, and he's like, that. Why were you using those handcuffs? We're like, we get regular handcuffs on us. They give them to us.
We had to improvise, Dave. It's a long, long, long story.
Very
I wrap my
long story.
and get him really close and cover him in some of the lotion that's on me.
You smell like a bathroom I was in.
There was no bathroom.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He cocks his head to the side, clearly confused. Well,
All right.
I'm on shift and like he looks at his watch like 10 minutes. I need to get back to work. I think we're going into his workshop to do an investigation. Where am I?
That's not important. This is a safe house. You're fine, Dave.
Okay, so
Brought you here because you were in danger. We saved your life.
am I on campus?
No, this is an off-campus safe house.
And he looks confused. And he shakes his head a little bit. He's clearly concussed.
Well, here, we can't reveal the location of this safe house, so we're going to have to blindfold you, and we can take you back to campus. Sound good?
That's standard operating procedure.
All right. Your friend there is still a little out.
Wow, we had a long night.
So, all right. So here, put this on. I'll hand him a blindfold.
He puts on the blindfold.
All right.
Do
Now
you
I
brain
pick the
it
hammer
now?
up. I say under my breath to Klaus,
Oh, wait, what did you say?
I said, get the sleigh.
Oh, get the sleigh.
Yeah.
What?
Car. I'm getting the car, Dave.
Okay.
I pull the list out of my pocket, write my name on the good side, pull out my bell, start slapping my belly, swing around 3 times,
He says,
and
"What the hell is that sound? Is that Edward's ringtone?
That's the ringtone to my phone. Don't worry about it.
So are you getting in the sleigh with him and going back to campus?
we're getting in my topless car now, Dave.
Okay.
I throw him in the back roughly.
So be gentle. It's not my first time.
How wounded is Dave, by the way? Is there any way for us to check?
You could he's clearly got a massive bruise right here on his face, and there's some blood dripping in from his hairline.
This is actually really good if he's totally out of it. All right, I guess let's pile in, Flanagan. Let's go.
Let's go.
So where do you go?
We go back to campus.
Yep, we go to campus.
Okay.
I'm assuming the school.
You've been to the campus, Klaus, as you mentioned before. Where do you appear on
The
campus?
room of the women's dormitory, obviously.
Where else do you appear?
I'm trying to think. I don't.
Do you
we're
want
just
me,
gonna-
do you
we're
want
gonna
me to give
appear-
you a couple of locations?
We're gonna appear in the front lawn, just in the middle of the grass,
Okay, you appear on the front lawn
in front of the administration building.
in front of the administration building, and a bunch of agents sitting down on. There appears to be agents everywhere, mulling about. They all see you appear magically in front of them, and they all start reaching for their sidearms.
Here's what we do. We immediately dump Dave and his friend out on the lawn.
Oh, we only took Dave.
Oh, that's right, we did. We only dump Dave out, and then I push the button and we teleport away again.
Are you sure? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, because we're gonna appear on the backside of the building.
So you want to teleport somewhere else?
I don't know if I've been to the backside of the administration building, of course.
Yeah.
Been there a million times.
Okay.
Where I used to smoke mistletoe.
This is an under pressure situation. You're gonna have to roll angel wings for this, Klaus.
Ah, jeez. You and these damn rolls. Boom.
You appear immediately behind the administration building, right next to the dumpster.
Excellent.
And you can hear a bunch of people yelling and whistling, and you hear like some staticky sounds like walkie-talkies all at the front of the building as Dave is dealt with.
All right, immediately I'm gonna get out of the sleigh, get near behind the dumpster out of like view and wave Klaus over, and I'm gonna reach into my backpack and pull out 2 changes of clothes that look very close to what all of the other like guards are wearing.
Okay, roll preparedness.
This is gonna go very poorly.
Hey, I already have part of a guard suit, right? Oh, mixed success. If we get a full suit and a pair of pants out of this, it works.
What is a mixed success for you?
On a 7 to 9, you have it, but not here. It will take some time to get.
Okay, so you have it, but not here. You go to your bag, you look for the uniforms, and they're not there. But you look to your left and you see what appears to be a dorm, and you are almost certain that in the dorm there will be some clothes for these guys, because you know they are staying on campus during this investigation. Flanagan, how do you know that?
Because that's what Dave told us.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the best explanation. Oh my god. Dave told us. I'm going to have to make a note of this. Anytime I need information, I'm going to say, did we learn this from Dave?
All right, Klaus, let's head to the dorms. Let's see if we can't find some clothes.
All right, scratch my name off of the nice list. Slade disappears. Let's do it, baby.
So from your perspective, you're going to be entering the back of a dormitory because you're on the back side of the administration building. There is a single entrance with a window, and there is a door that appears to be locked.
What kind of lock is on the door?
It is like a standard industrial lock on one of those like swing handles, like you would see in most like office buildings.
All right.
I would like. Oh, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say I was gonna reach into my backpack and pull out my lock picking kit.
Okay.
Flanagan, think I left a key around here somewhere. I've been all over this campus. Is there an investigation roll?
You think you left a key here before? Like you hid
Yeah.
one while you were on campus?
I used to smoke mistletoe right here. So it would make sense that I would have access to this dorm door for some reason.
Okay.
Is this the girls' dorm that I tried to land on top of?
You have no idea from where you are right now.
You said there's a window. Do I see a men's or a women's bathroom through the window?
You don't. You see you see stairs.
Jesus Christ.
This appears to be the fire exit.
All right, give me a roll. I want to see if I left a key on the ground.
So,
Un-
how much luck do you have?
Where are you at?
Like 5.
Okay.
5 out of 7.
We're going to do something called roll luck. You're going to roll luck plus half the amount of luck you have. So roll 2d6 plus 2.
How do I do that?
Roll 2d6 / roll 2d6.
Oh, in chat?
Yeah. I'm not homebrewing this. They did this in a podcast I listened to. Someone else is homebrewing this.
Did I just roll a 12?
You did. That's a perfect. So plus 2 is a 14. Yeah. This is the dorm you stayed in when you were here.
So I moved my old, shitty, very heavy tinsel Christmas tree that's kind of off to the side of the door and pick up my key. And open the door.
Absolutely.
Let's go, Flanagan. I still think
Right.
you should roll for the lockpicking kit, though.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
You're muted, Chris.
These clothes are... Oh, son.
No, you're good now. It looked like you were
Okay.
talking, but you weren't, I guess. Where do you go?
All right, Flanagan, lead the way. You're walking towards this. Where are we going?
Just one of the first doors.
Okay. As you go up the stairs through the fire escape, the first floor that you get to has a doorway that leads out into a common area with a laundry room.
All right, I'm gonna go in. Is there like any of those big rolly containers that has a bunch of clothes in it?
No, but there are some laundry machines that appear to be in use.
Are there any dryers that are drying some clothes for us?
There are.
Excellent. I'm going to stop it,
Okay.
take the clothes out, and put on a uniform.
Excellent. The clothes you pull out were almost dry, but they are just at the correct level to be uncomfortably damp. But there is enough pieces to put together that you can both be comfortable in a uniform.
I move the second washing machine slightly away from the wall and look behind it to see if I have my underwear that are made of tinsel still stashed back there.
Nope.
Oh.
Your
All right,
tinsel
Flanagan.
hemp underwear are gone.
Flanagan, will you see if you have my tinsel hemp underwear in your bag? I misplaced them.
Yeah. I can check real quick.
It's getting kind of breezy with just a sport coat on.
No.
Go ahead and mark experience.
That is on a miss, you know where it is, but it's somewhere really bad. Oh no! Klaus, I think they got left behind at the zoo.
Oh, jeez. Wait, you know exactly where they are, right? We're in the zoo.
Yeah.
And we cut to a scene at the zoo as a gorilla with an arm cannon is lifting them to his face and sniffing them.
We have no idea this is happening. I wish we had like
I
second sight.
just want you to know one of my moves says show off screen badness.
Yeah.
That was off screen badness for you.
So wait,
There we
did we both have like a simultaneous vision of my underwear being smelled by the gorilla?
No, that
No.
happened off screen.
Okay. All right. So no underwear. Let's get these bad boys on.
He's got your scent.
He's got a scent. Doesn't know what I was doing with those underwear.
Dun 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 dun. Bwah.
We'll see.
They probably smell like me. Fine.
You know what wasn't in the dryer?
College class.
What's that?
Sunglasses. All of
I
the
would like
agents
to-
are wearing sunglasses.
I should check my backpack, Klaus. See if I have any sunglasses.
Well, he does that. I check the. Oh, damn! Doesn't matter.
Yes, you have a pair of sunglasses.
Wait,
Hey,
just one.
he asked if he had any sunglasses. He has a pair of sunglasses.
Yes.
I open them up and throw them on.
I think we're good to go.
All right. What do you do?
Where are we going, Klaus? You know this place pretty well.
Let's go to the roof real quick.
Okay. You climb up the 3 or 4 flight. I think it's like a 5-story dormitory. And as you step out onto the
It's
ladder-
4.5.
Sorry, it's 4.5. This back exit was only half a flight to get up to the rest of the main floor. You peek out onto the quad area and you see this massive group of agents swarming around this blindfold man. A bunch of walkie-talkies going clickety-clack, making static sounds.
I'm gonna go up to the nearest one and be like, "My walkie-talkie lost its charge. What's going on here?"
They are on the ground level.
Oh,
You're
we're
on the
observing.
you're
Oh, we're on the
level.
roof. Oh,
You have line
okay.
of sight to them.
Okay.
I want to investigate a mystery. Do I happen to see a stray pair of sunglasses on the roof?
So what are you like? Are you searching the roof? Is that
Yep.
is that how you would want to use this investigative mystery, to search the roof, not to look at anything else?
Fine. I'll investigate a mystery on the stuff going on the quads. Oh, wait. I want to investigate a mystery to see if there's a walkie-talkie that was left on the roof.
Okay, so you're gonna search the roof.
Yep, search the roof, see what we find.
Okay, roll investigate a mystery.
Man, I am on fire.
Okay,
So do we find a walkie-talkie?
no, you asked me 2 questions.
Oh, God. Do I see a walkie-talkie? Okay.
I'm sure there's something that you can use on the list to find yourself one.
Oh, what was it going to do? Or what were the agents doing before we arrived?
They appeared to be milling about in the quad area, but you see farther in the distance a maintenance shack that has 3 agents that are armed with assault rifles guarding the door.
What's being concealed in there?
It is, from your time on campus that the maintenance shack is an entrance to the underground steam tunnels underneath the campus.
Fair enough. Okay, Flanagan. It looks like they're guarding the entrance to the steam tunnels that are under this campus because it has really trash heating and is heated like what is it, New York City that uses steam pipes?
It's an old
Yeah.
campus.
Seriously.
What is the
You
name
old.
of this old school that you've been to?
Klaus Mart 3.
Try again. Give it an acronym. Is it KSU?
It's the South Harmon Institute of Technology.
Yeah.
Say again.
South Harmon Institute of Technology.
South Harmon. Okay. Yep. Okay.
That's such a good one. I totally forgot about that. Oh my
Good
god.
old shit.
And the mascot, by the way, is the Logs. Just in case we were wondering.
Okay. Yep. So what do you do?
Flanagan, how do you think we should get over there? I mean, I don't remember that there's too much down in those tunnels except for things connecting a bunch of buildings. But it's been a really long time.
Hmm. What do I see? What do my elven eyes see?
You're not an elf, Legolas. You see the maintenance shack in the distance. You see the big group of guards off to one side of the quad, escorting Dave inside a building that appears to be the administration building.
Okay.
You don't see very many students. You do see some, and they've got their phones out, making recordings of what's happening.
On this rooftop, are there any drain pipes?
Sure. There's like a gutter pipe.
Yeah. Is there any way I can shimmy down that to the ground?
Absolutely. How would you like to do that? You would just like grab on and slide down?
Yeah.
You don't want
Like cautiously slide down.
to. Okay. You don't want to take the stairs?
No, I'm doing it the Flanagan way.
Okay. Roll act under pressure.
Why is he being pressured to slide down this pipe?
This is dangerous, man.
No, it's not.
Is that no? It's not.
Not for Flanagan.
Flanagan is an expert shimmier as he slides down it like a fire pole.
I've done this before.
Has Klaus done this before?
Klaus doesn't do that. I summon my magic sleigh and slap my belly and ring my bell, and then I go right down to where Flanagan is.
Okay. You appear right next to Flanagan in this giant sleigh. There's in the middle of the quad.
You know, the sleigh that everybody just saw.
And there's students pointing that they like hear a jingle from your bells. They look up and then they see your sleigh appear, and they're all pointing their phones at you now, recording what's happening. And you see some agents shift their gaze towards you, and they start running in your direction with their sidearms drawn.
But I'm dressed like them. Why would they think I'm a bad guy?
Why would Santa's sleigh suddenly appear?
Hey, I'm not here to explain myself.
Quick, make it disappear. Quick.
Fine, I pull the list out, scratch my name off, and the sleigh disappears.
As it disappears, the agents upon you say, "What the hell was that?"
That's what I would like to know. It appeared out of nowhere on top of us. We saw it appear earlier and dump that other guy, and then it popped up right here.
Roll manipulate someone.
Excellent.
Their guns were like this. Now they're like this. We saw you get off the sleigh.
I wasn't on the sleigh.
It was me, guys. I was on the sleigh investigating the controls. Everything is fine.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk. You, both of you, come with us. And they point their guns at you, and they would like to lead you somewhere.
Guess we better go. No way out of this.
Yeah,
one.
we're totally normal, just like you guys. You know, could we swing by and talk to Dave for a second? I think he could explain a lot of what's going on.
As you ask that, they're putting handcuffs on your wrist, and they say, "Yes, we will have a chat with Dave as well. Let's go see the boss." And they, as you enter the administration building, there is a guard there on the inside of the building holding what looks to be a scanner, and they say, "Hey, would you please scan these two? They appear to be agents. And he pulls up the ocular scanner, points it to your eyes, and it bleeps out unidentified. Unidentified.
I say, wait, guys, let's try this again and use crazy eyes.
You're going to use crazy eyes.
On the scanner, yeah.
Okay. I think you're trying to manipulate this electronic device with your crazy eyes.
It's exactly what I'm doing.
What does crazy eyes do again?
Oh, it just gives me +1 weird.
Okay, well, roll act under pressure with +1, but use weird. So roll weird +1.
Okay, so I can do. Well, I just use weird, right? I actually have. I would just do act under pressure with weird and then a +1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna. I don't know if
Weird
you can
should-
change
Weird. No, you can change it to anything, but it always has a default whenever you
Okay.
ask to roll.
Well, I have a 3 modifier on weird. Is that already in the roll, or do I
Yes.
need to?
It should be, yeah, because that's why it says like weird / default, and then you add
Yes!
+1.
Yes.
You go to your crazy eyes and it says subject identified. What is Klaus's last name?
Just Klaus. There's no last name.
And it scans as Klaus unknown. Subject identified as Klaus unknown. And they look at you weird, like, your last name is unknown.
That is correct.
And then they take Flanagan, and he's like, okay, let's scan him. Subject unidentified.
Wait. Look, all right. I know you've got me handcuffed, so I can't do this. But if you reach into my backpack, there is an ID card in there that clears me.
Okay,
I'll roll preparedness.
roll preparedness.
I would like to help out by acting really, really frustrated because I'm cuffed and they've identified me on their little scanning device.
Okay. You're huffing about, and I don't know how that helps the bag have what it does.
Mm.
That's 2 in a row.
Oh wait, so let's see. Even if I tried help out, it wouldn't do anything.
Your
No.
forgery documents. You must have dropped them at the zoo
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
because the guard says, "You mean these documents?" And he pulls out his phone, and it's got a picture of forged documents with your face on it. We found these at the zoo investigating another occurrence.
Look, I can explain.
Yes, you will explain to the director.
I demand to be uncuffed right now as I thrash around.
You can be uncuffed in a second, and they lead you
Right
into
now,
the.
I'm not going anywhere. Throw myself on the ground.
Okay, well, as you throw yourself to the ground, they cuff your ankles and drag you.
But I'm identified. I
Yeah.
can't be treated this way. Oh.
Yeah, if you are who you say you are, then stop struggling and let's go talk to the director.
Jingle bells. You guys are going on the naughty list. Sons of bitch.
They drag you into the director's
Jingle
office,
bells, jingle bells.
and a man in a suit and Dave are sitting in this room, and Dave is shaking his head. And as you enter, he says, "Dave, you're dismissed. Go see a medic." And he
I
says,
try to shroud my face so Dave can't see my face. I just try to, like look away.
just
Wait, am I being carried in by 2 guys?
you are.
Hey, Dave, will you tell these fools to let me go? Please!
Who? What? That? The crazy Santa. I thought he was a dream.
Dave, we've been friends for years since your concussion. Please tell them to stop treating me this
And the
way.
guards are leading him away because
And I start to cry.
he. They sit you at the table. They cuff both of you to the chairs, and the director dismisses the guards, and he looks at both of you and says, "Now, what the fuck are you two?"
I'm here to help you with the gorilla people, and I've been positively identified, and I'm on the ground. Please help
No,
me.
they sat you up in the chair.
I throw myself back on the ground.
They,
Please.
and they cuffed you to the chair so you couldn't throw yourself to the ground.
I then tip the chair over. Please.
Oh boy.
Borderline hysterical. Because I'm very upset about how I've been treated.
He looks to Flanagan. Who are you? Why are you here? This man is obviously inconsolable.
Please, Flanagan, tell him.
Flanagan. I don't know who Flanagan is. This guy appeared in a sleigh outside next to me. I was just trying to do my job.
We have pictures of forged documents with your face on them from the zoo incident, which is another problem on my list of things to do now.
I am being framed.
Sure, I will indulge this little fantasy. Who is framing you?
It was me!
He does not even glance at Klaus. He's looking you dead in the eyes, ignoring everything Klaus says.
Please, director. Please. Director douchebag, how about?
Now listen, we were sent here to help with the monkey problem, the spores. Gotta stop them.
Yes, I understand the spores are a problem. We're going to have to eradicate everything in the zoo to contain that little issue.
Well, I took care of some of the flamingos, so you can thank me for that later.
I don't know if we're going to thank you. As far as I know, you've caused this problem.
We did not cause it. Me and another friend fought one of those monkey men.
So there's 3 of you now.
No, I didn't say it wasn't my friend over here.
You implied that.
There's a third. He's out there.
Great. Something else to worry about. So, you've dealt with some of these spore creatures, and
Yes.
you said there's a gorilla?
Do you ever watch the news?
I have people for that.
Do you remember that hedge maze that caught on fire?
Oh, Jesus Christ, that was you as well?
That was me.
He's rubbing his eyes like I'm doing now. Go on.
We killed one of those arm cannon monkeys who had mushrooms all over his body.
The gorilla made it from here to... We haven't named that city yet. Would someone like to name the city that y'all are based in?
It's New Jack City.
Okay. A gorilla... Was it a silverback gorilla?
Yes.
There was only one of those, and was it mechanically enhanced?
Yes.
So this mechanically enhanced gorilla that we've been tracking for a week now made it to New Jack City, 8 hours away from here.
Absolutely, and we dusted it.
Jesus fucking Christ. You dusted
And
it.
guess what? Guess what? There was another one at the zoo.
There's not another one. There's only one.
We saw another one.
There is absolutely only one.
He likes to hurt animals.
We have all of the video recordings from the Good Doctor's laboratory. He only ever enhanced one gorilla.
Well, unless this gorilla can regenerate itself, there's more than one.
He starts rubbing his eyes and his face. Regeneration. Okay, that's new.
Well, I don't know if he can regenerate. I'm just saying we killed one and we've seen a second one.
I try to roll the chair over towards the director's feet.
He's sitting behind a desk.
Is it closed in the front or open?
It's closed.
Alright, I try to like shimmy violently.
As you shimmy violently and rattle on the floor, he continues to ignore you.
I forcefully pee myself.
Well, he can't see that because you're on the floor now.
You can smell it though.
It hasn't wafted up to him quite yet.
It's feeling kind of warm down south.
So there is a mechanized gorilla that you said is infected by some spore.
Some form of the purple spores.
We're going to figure out the purple spore thing, but that zoo is... We've written off that zoo.
Willie, no.
Not just Willie. Jesus Christ, what do we do?
Oh, holy night, the stars are bright.
Would you please just shut up, Santa Claus?
We have a cure. Ah!
His eyes light up. A cure? For what?
For your mama.
Reach into my backpack and pull out the vial.
Okay, well, we don't have to roll preparedness for this because you had 2 more vials, correct?
2 more.
He walks around you. He steps over Klaus's head.
I try to bite him. Ah! Can I roll a disadvantaged attack to see if I just like nip his shoe?
Sure, absolutely. Roll act under pressure.
No, this isn't gonna go well.
You can bite his shoe, but you're going to take a little bit of damage.
Can I just like bite the bottom edge of his pant leg and slightly inconvenience him?
Sure.
Do I still take damage?
No.
I feel like if I bit his shoe, he's gonna kick me.
Maybe.
Fine.
Are you going to nip at his shoe or at his pant leg?
I go for the Achilles tendon.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
You bite into his shoe, and he doesn't have just steel-toed shoes. His heel is still as well.
God. Do I take a damage for this?
No, you lose a tooth.
Oh no.
Yes!
So you are missing your front tooth right here.
Oh shit! Is it the green or the red one? You said
They were colored?
yeah. I had.
Of course, they're colored.
You said the right one.
Sure.
I lost the green sparkly tooth.
He says, "Oh yeah, these are monster hunting boots. We standard equipment."
Is my tooth like stuck in his shoe?
No, it just like shattered.
So it's like glitter.
It's like glitter. There's a little here. There's a little there.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes.
He looks at the vial. You said this cures the spore? What does that even mean?
Well, anybody who's infected by it, all they have to do is drink it, and They're good.
Oh, Jesus, this infects people as well as animals?
Oh yeah, we saw a hobo in the park that had it. Well, actually, that's the only human that we've seen with it. Oh, our other partner caught it, and we gave him the potion, and he's fine now.
Well, he'll have to be dealt with.
Wait, what?
I would like to try and manipulate him to stand me up. I have some evidence from the last time that this was cured. As composed as I can.
He says, oh, you do now. Roll manipulate someone.
Okay, I think I have a bonus for this. Let me make sure.
I think you have like all the dots connect or something.
Yeah, see, it all fits together. So I want to use sharp. Okay. And where is it?
It's manipulate someone. It should be on your like regular moves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn! How did I fail that bad with a +2?
Jeez.
He looks at you and says, I don't trust anything you say.
Can I writhe around on the ground and force the
I would expect nothing else from you at this point.
Well, I have something in the inventory and I can't use my hands. So
Okay.
wait,
well,
where
his attention is back on Flanagan. If you would like to writhe around in an attempt to get something out of your backpack, you can do so.
Okay. I'm gonna writhe around and pull the charred mushrooms out.
Okay. Roll act under pressure.
Spill them onto the floor. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, I knew that one was gonna fail because that was using cool. Not cool at all.
You are not cool at all. And you rolled a 1? Oh, you have a -1 to cool?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
I
definitely...
rolled a 6.
You- Do you want to use a point of luck?
Oh no.
Okay. As you roll around trying to get the mushrooms out of your bag, you can feel things flatten and turn to dust in your backpack. You could feel like the mushroom loses its form and it's now embedded in the backpack in pieces.
So I have mushroom pieces and dust. Okay.
His eyes are on Flanagan. He says, we've got to deal with this hedge maze issue. You said you saw the gorilla in the hedge maze and
Yes.
you burned it down.
Killing him in the process, yes.
Do you know if the gorilla was hiding in the hedge maze or guarding something?
It looked like it was hiding because there was nothing of that hedge mates left afterwards. So
Okay, so these natural occurrences typically occur at certain places. We've got one under lock and key right now, and if he was guarding the hedge maze because he was protecting something, that might explain the spores and their existence there.
So what you're saying is this is like kudzu root, and it has withered its way 8 hours out and rooted there.
Sort of. More like he looks away lost in thought, trying not to tell you something.
Can I reach into my pocket and get my naughty and nice list? It's feasible with my hands behind my back.
I think so, yeah. I think you could reach in and get it. I think if you want to get it and then also write something down on it, that will be an act under pressure as you try to scribble something with both your hands
I'm
tied
going
together
for it. I want to try to summon the sleigh.
in this office. Okay. Act under pressure.
Oh my god, that's using cool too. This is why I fail all these rolls. We're going for it.
Klaus, have you leveled up?
Not yet.
How about now?
Again? No. So just nothing happened.
You pull out your list. Wait, what happens on a... Okay. You pull out your list. You go to pull out your list, and the director pulls something out of his pocket, and he says, "Are you looking for this?"
Oh no.
What is it?
It is your list.
How am I supposed to see that? I'm like facing away from it.
He dangles it in front of your face.
Can I try to bite the list out of it?
He dangles it, and then you bite for it, and he dangles it a little farther.
And I start to cry and sing "Oh Holy Night" again.
Okay, so you've apparently killed this monkey before. You're at least a little competent, if what you claim is true. I would like to set you loose to deal with this issue on the grounds that I can keep track of you while you do it. So I will let you free to deal with this issue specifically. If I can track you, are those terms agreeable?
Is he asking me or Klaus?
He's asking the sane one.
The sane one.
Oh Holy Night!
How will you be tracking this?
We have a simple procedure where we inject,
You want to put a probe in my butt? No!
where we basically low jack you.
See, I'm willing to be tracked, but I don't know if I'm willing to go that far to be tracked.
Those are my terms.
And if I say no,
We'll just have to put you away until we figure out what else to do with you.
I guess my hands are literally tied here.
They are.
Can I use
So-
read a bad situation?
How are you reading this bad situation?
Well, maybe investigate a mystery. I want to look around the office and see if there's anything that tells me why he wants to help us.
I think this is read a bad situation. Because
Okay.
you're in a bad situation, and it's probably...
He just offered to help us. That seems like a better situation.
I mean,
Fine.
it's better than what it was. Go ahead and roll another
All right.
4. Are you... Okay. Are you sure you haven't leveled up, Klaus?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your questions for...
No, I thought he did because he got angel wings.
Well, yeah, I leveled up once.
I assume
Not
he
any.
leveled up again at this point.
Man,
Okay.
I'm feeling it. I haven't failed a roll until we got in this office. Okay. Oh, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yes. You see the name of his agency written on the back of his heel. Manufactured by. Go ahead and give me a name for this agency.
Big Bad Agency.
Okay, so
LLC.
it says
Inc.
manufactured by BBA. And
LLC.
You've read about them in your on your time online reading conspiracies, and you know that they don't take prisoners. That is the danger that is concealed here.
Huh. I would like to accept the term, and I roll over and present the bottom of my chair where my ass is and say, "Go ahead and low jack me, baby."
Do you have any other additional questions? I think you get one more.
How do I get to?
Yeah.
What's the biggest threat?
He is the biggest threat. He is the biggest threat in this organization.
Was he a bigger threat than the monkeys?
He's a different kind of threat than the monkeys. In this current situation, he is the biggest threat. In the situation overall, you don't really have scope on that yet. You haven't connected those dots.
I start singing Jingle Bells. Jingle
You say,
Bells.
you say low jack me and then start singing Jingle Bells.
Yep.
And you present your butt to him.
Well, the bottom of the chair. I can't really present my ass.
Are you going to roll? So, Klaus has presented himself to being low jacked.
Literally presented himself.
Flanagan, do you have anything you would like to add to that? I mean, you could always be captured and try to escape. That's an option.
That is an option, but I can also de-chip myself if need be.
Also a possibility.
With his handy dandy D chipper that is inside.
Yeah. Klaus agrees to the tracking, or not Klaus, but Flanagan. Klaus does agree.
Sure, absolutely. Let's get you low jacked.
I vacate my bowels.
Of course you do. He snaps his fingers, and the guards come in, and he says, "We have 2 new volunteers. Let's bring them downstairs to be tagged." And they pull a couple of wheelchairs out from a corner and sit you on them, and they pedal you to the maintenance shed on campus and down into the steam tunnels, twisting and turning into
Faster! I want to go faster.
into the into what appears to be a bunker under the campus, and you see some gurneys, some monitors, and you see a section of the floor glowing bright green. And you see a man in a lab coat, and the director says, "We have 2 new recruits. Maybe we need to tag them so we can get them out in the field." And the
You already know who I am, you dumbass. Pull out your eyeball scanner.
he shrugs like, "I don't care who you are." And the doctor, scientist guy, goes over to the glowing green section in the floor, opens up a glass panel, sticks in a needle into it, and sucks in something by pulling backwards on the needle plunger. And he does it again with a second needle. And he walks over to you, and
I throw myself on the ground. I would like to act under pressure.
you would like to act under pressure in here?
Yep.
Okay. To be clear, you acting under pressure in front of the director, the scientist, and 2 guards with assault rifles. Are you still fine?
Well,
with
yeah.
that?
I just want to tip over the wheelchair, unless I can already do that.
You can tip over the wheelchair. What purpose does that serve? Are you just like flailing to show that
I'm very, very upset by the way that I've been treated.
Okay. Well, you flail and you knock over your wheelchair and you fall to the side.
How am I restrained right now?
You are handcuffed to the wheelchair.
Oh God! I'm just like hit my head on the ground.
Yes.
Oh man, am I still in my shitty clothes?
Yeah. Oh no, you're in the uniform.
Well, yeah. Didn't you say we were in hospital gowns? I just want to make
No.
sure.
No, you are in your stolen uniforms. And the doctor, seeing that you're going to be a problem, goes up to Flanagan and says, "This will hurt a little bit, and it's going to be a little weird, but don't listen to the voices." And he takes the needle, pokes it up against your chest, into your chest, right in the middle, avoiding a bone, and plunges the needle forward. And your eyes light up green and then fizzle back to their normal color.
Virus database updated.
And you hear a voice in your head say, "This is odd." And then the two guards with guns sling their rifles over their back, lift Klaus back up, and prop him up so he will not fall down again. And the doctor performs the same treatment on Klaus.
As he's starting to do that, I want to try to manipulate him. By screaming, Maury, you know me! We've been friends for years!
He says, that's not my name. And he plunges it into your chest.
Ah!
And your eyes light green, then back to their normal color, and you hear a voice inside your head that says, "The fuck is going on in here?"
Jingle bells, Batman smells. I'd like to tip over my wheelchair one more time.
You tip over your wheelchair one more time. And I think this is a good place to stop.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't believe you betrayed me, Flanagan. Can't believe it.
Y'all did. Consider this post session. Y'all did so many fucking things that I had no idea. And there were so many wrong turns.
We get a bunch of XP for this, don't we?
You got a bunch of XP because you failed all over the place.
I
But-
only
No,
had 2.
We're supposed to evaluate the session afterwards, and you get XP. You can get 1 or 2 based on like what we accomplished.
Oh, that's true. I thought it was at the end of the mystery, but it's.
I think it's at the end of the session, right?
It is end of session. So yeah, let's do end of session experience.
Excellent.
Which I should have been doing the whole time, but
Well, then just give us double on this one and we'll call it.
Well, we got a lot done on our. Oh man, we've missed like what 3? You've missed 4 sessions, then, right? Jeez.
we're,
Oh wow, so we should be way more leveled up with all sorts of bullshit.
we're learning, and the game is balanced to be weird, so you don't have to be any level to do all the things.
Do you know how bad I want a magical lesser divine elf?
Did you conclude the current mystery?
No.
we didn't do that.
Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
Yes.
Who did you save?
Dave.
Gideon, potentially. Oh, or Dave
How did you save
by not killing him.
Dave?
Like
from
I could have killed him with
I saved Dave from Klaus's hammerthon.
He did talk sense into me
Well,
because I was about to smash him.
we'll mark that one as a maybe.
Well, what about Gideon though? He was in what appeared to be grave danger in the zoo.
That is true.
That
we did
is
get him out of
true.
there.
So yeah, you can mark that as a yes. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yes,
Yeah.
we learned that there's a second kind of like people doing what we're doing, but we're not actually kind of sure what they're doing yet. But they're trying to investigate the same things we're investigating, but we don't know if they're worse than the evil that we're trying to investigate. Basically,
Yeah, that sounds about right. Did we learn anything else?
Yes.
we
There-
learned
Gnomes.
that what did we learn?
You did get one tidbit about the gnomes, actually.
We
Yeah, from
got
Dave. We got that the what was it? The gnomes don't work with.
Yeah, they don't work with the monkeys. That's right.
Yeah.
I mean that. We also know that they're guarding the underground steam layer thing. We also learned that the mall has great food, which I
True.
think is important.
Great.
We learned that I am a fantastic swinger of toilet seats.
That is absolutely true.
My next question was, did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters? So-
When you say hunters, you mean us
Yes.
specifically.
Blunt objects, baby. Blunt objects. Did we learn anything about the hunters?
We learned. I guess we learned a little bit more about Gideon's backstory with Helena. I guess if you could count that.
What
Yes.
about the fact that the gnomes are actually real?
Uh,
Because you've known me for a long
Yeah.
time, and you've known I'm into conspiracy theories.
that,
So the fact that gnomes are actually a thing,
yeah,
and they're also doing something in this world.
that is a thing. So I think you've marked 2.
Do we get 2?
So you get 1 to 2. Mark 1. You get 1 XP, but we're gonna double that to 2.
All right, that means I level up.
Yep, I level up and then get +1.
Cool. Who wants to go first on what they get from leveling up?
I get to choose basically anything from the Hunter book, right?
You get to choose anything from improvements.
Oh, anything from improvements. Let's see.
So
Once you have 5 experience, all right, we'll mark this. Take all this experience off now. Choose one of the things.
Ooh, you can do the playbook stuff if there's something you really, really want.
Oh, you can only do each thing once.
well, you
Oh.
have 2 options to take a move from another playbook.
I see. Okay, so I can do that. I can pick up more magic, take another spell slinger move. Look at the spell slinger moves. I feel like I don't use my actions the worst, but everything is tied to magic for me.
I think you haven't been in real combat in a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, you were in combat last session, right, with the monkey?
Yeah, I used a lot of magic.
So
Let's see. I can take another spell slinger move. That's my spell. That's my playbook, right? Yeah. Show unused. Ooh, I like this because I can take another spellslinger move to pick up a spellslinger move called cross-disciplinary study, which means I get to take one move from a completely different book.
okay. So you could
I'm not going to do that.
But you could do that anyway, right? Because you
Yeah, but I could get 3 total from another playbook if I so desire,
That's true.
instead of the 2.
I should have just gotten often overlooked for the scene with the director. When you act all crazy to avoid something. Roll plus weird, and on a 10 you're regarded as unthreatening and unimportant.
Oh my god,
that's-
please pick that up.
Oh wait, no, that's from. Wait, I'm confused. Under moves, I did hide. I did undid. Okay, hide other playbook moves. Ah, there it is. Okay, no, that was from a different playbook. It just had everything drop down. I can't do that. Advanced arcane training. Arcane reputation. Enchanted clothing.
When you get hit hard. Maybe that's a good thing.
Wait, what?
When
When I
you
get hit?
Yeah, well actually when any of you get hit, it hurts.
Yeah.
Sneaky is pretty good from the flake, though. +2 harm when you ambush or attack someone from behind.
Well, I have the options of advanced arcane training, arcane reputation, and I can do enchanted clothing twice if I wanted,
Yes!
which means I could get up to -2 harm. Go big or go home. When you must use magic as a requirement for big magic, take a +1. Shield spell.
You
gain
haven't had to
2
use
armor.
big magic yet.
I haven't.
And that big magic is
Third eye. I mean, I could always just increase the stat for now. What is my stat? What is my base like roll stat?
I think weird is your big one for all your magic.
I already have +2 in weird though. Maybe for now I'm going to take the enchanted clothing.
Okay.
And
that is a good safe bet.
yeah, and then with that, my smock is going to become enchanted.
Okay, cool.
So now
like your
I
whole upper
take
torso is protected.
pick an article of everyday clothing. It's enchanted without any change in appearance. Take -1 harm from any source that tries to get at you through the garment.
From any source. So like the cannon from the monkey would have done
Yeah.
1 less harm.
Yeah.
Unless he like
Which is-
shoved it up your smock and then fired it.
Yeah. If something gets up under it, like if something tried to stab me through, but if something else happened, if it hits me in the neck, I guess it doesn't count. But my smock has a hood.
Area of protection is great with the smock.
Yeah. All right, that's me. So I did take another spell slinger move.
Okay. What about you, Klaus? What do you look deep in thought.
Well, I'm just thinking about some of the ways some of these could be used.
I would also say once you get to level 5, or once you've gotten 5 improvements, there's interesting things to do. So if you started picking up a bunch of different things that all kind of align, you could change to a different playbook.
Yeah, looking. I mean, the +2 harm seems kind of nice, but it hasn't been super useful. Connect the dots is kind of interesting, but that says at the beginning of each mystery. So I mean, that's just a one-shot thing.
Well, no, you could use it throughout the mystery.
Well, yeah, but use it once and then it's used up. So it's not as...
No, it says you can ask 3 questions.
If I get a 10+.
Right. Suspicious
Why would
Mind
we
is
want-
interesting.
Yeah, I was looking at that, but it doesn't... There's nobody that's been directly misleading. Well, okay, maybe the director guy, but like lying is so binary. It's not like I know they're lying and they're telling the opposite of the truth. So, I mean, it could be, but it's really, really. I think it could be distracting to even make it useful. It just like the way our sessions go, it doesn't. I think it would be more cumbersome for you to actually make that worth something.
I have
And I don't,
like part of the people that I generate for y'all to use or to come up against. Some of them have attributes like impede your progress or go off into danger by themselves. So there are people that will lie to you or not tell you the truth or not tell you anything.
oh, I'll just do the net friends one. That's the one we talked about before. But I had to use the escape so the gorilla didn't murder us. That's probably the best one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, cool. I had this idea in my brain, and I wanted to hit you with it because it's something I see Klaus doing, maybe. But like when you picked Angel Wings, it kind of sent my brain into like you transitioning into like a different playbook called the Divine.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the divine.
Yeah,
I want to.
I was
That's
like, you become the Divine, and you're like an agent of Santa Claus or something.
That is exactly it. And then that's why I said like I really, really want to get a minor divine elf that's indestructible.
Wait, a what that's destructible?
if you look at the divine character sheet,
Yeah.
you can get a lesser divine being that like runs around and does shit.
That is excellent.
So I think we're good there. The only difference, we should have a new player next week, so I think we could be prepared for that. Justin said he'd be available then.
I think adding a new player isn't going to be tough at all. We just go through character creation. Maybe he's like, depending on what he picks, maybe he's part of the agency that you just run into, or maybe he's part of like your regular crew that you just haven't called upon yet. But he has a relationship with all of you anyway because of how backgrounds work.
Oh, so he could have been like somebody we knew that joined the. Well,
Yeah.
I don't like being part of the agency though, if that's part of his backstory, because there's a lot we don't know.
Sure. Well, maybe he's just like, maybe he's an initiate or something. I don't know.
He's a peon.
Like-
He's the lowest level.
Like, he actually works in accounting.
That would be so awesome.
But like, I've picked kind of like when I thought the agency might come up because you are going to the school, so I gave it attributes, one of which I've already shared with you. They don't take prisoners. If he picks the agency, we'll have to figure out if that's a thing that he wants to modify. But it's not even a question I'd ask until he said, I want to be this class.
Yeah, that's true. Can you send him? He's in the chat. Can you send him the classes? Is there a way for him to look at them ahead of time?
Yes. I think you can download a PDF of it from the Monster of the Week webpage. Actually, I have the freaking book on my Google Drive because I bought it and I got a free PDF with it.
Hey,
Okay, well, he's Water Elemental 33, and he's in the Monster of the Week chat currently. So.
Like, I don't want to give him the whole thing,
Oh yeah.
like just the high level, this is what they do kind of thing. Where is it? Ugh, it's a lot. Okay.
Well, I thought there was only like 6 or 7 when I was looking, because we didn't do the extension stuff, right? With all the extra.
Right. It's just a giant, like, I'll post it in chat and it's over 2,000 characters.
Oh my god.
I'll just take 2 screenshots. I don't have Snagit on my desktop. I hate that.
just print screen, dude. Paste it in Paint and edit it.
No, I'm using snipping
You make the
tool.
best team, Scott. We're pushing the adventure forward.
Yes.
At the expense of Klaus's sanity.
Yeah. Right.
Klaus got some news that he can continue to do stuff on his gnome thing if he chooses.
I'm gonna have to talk to that voice, even though they said don't talk to it.
You can do whatever you want. There just will be dice roll to deal with it.
Exactly.
We're just gonna go sit in the workshop and talk to the voices and interrogate ourselves. That would be so hilarious. I actually find that interesting. I don't know if I see Klaus being that interested in a voice. Like, that seems just kind of.
I'll say this, you don't have to engage with the voice if you don't want to.
Well, it definitely seems more up Flanagan's alley. Like, I've got conspiracy theories and shit to deal with. So
I mean,
there's a lot.
I'm out of time, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So next Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yep.
buddy.
See y'all.
See you later, man.
See ya.